What's up, guys? Steinborg here. And yesterday, I gave you a very, very basic tutorial on how to do 360s with the Mace, otherwise known as a Gada. I also talked about this incredible company, Onnit. And again, guys, I want to reiterate, I've been lifting weights in the conventional manner, back by, chest, shoulder, try, heavy, light, medium, any kind of rep scheme you can think of. I've tried all the pre-workouts, never done steroids, but I've tried everything on the market. I've tried reading magazines. I've done all that stuff. And to be honest, I've gotten some great results out of lifting weights and strength training, as well as cardio. But once I started into my 45th year, I said to myself, you know, I would happily do these same routines and things I've been doing my whole life. But you know what? They're not really challenging anymore. And to some people, they might think what I do is really tough. But it really just wasn't doing it for me. I needed something different. So lo and behold, I found Onnit out of Texas. I believe it's Austin. Aubrey Marcus, please come and find me. Let's bring this stuff to the West Coast. Shipping's a little tight from Texas. At any rate, here we go, guys. I want to show you another Mace workout that I've been doing for the past year. I've done nothing but basic workouts with maces and kettlebells. And I gotta tell you, my strength, my mobility, my cardio, just the way that I function and move is so much different than what I did through the free weights. I have no regrets about all the strength training I did. I believe it got me to where I am today. But with that being said, here goes. Now, first of all, I want to show you what a mace is again. This is a mace. Now this happens to be a 7-pound mace, and it's nice and small. You can move it around really fast. And believe it or not, this is not as easy as it looks. It's got most of its weight concentrated at the end. So this 7 pounds primarily is all right here. But once you start moving something like this and just swinging it around, and obviously with a 7-pounder, you can really do a lot more. I mean, you can't really swing, well, you know, a 30, 40-pound mace with one arm. You can, but that's a whole nother level. So now that you know what a mace is, and the best part about it, by the way, is based on the simple machine, the lever, the fulcrum, where the weight is and where it rotates. So I told you guys that Onnit has maces that are 7, 10, 15, 20, and 25, and I have them all. But my 25-pounder is actually a special mace called the Quad Gada. And this mace, as you can see, is more of a work of art. It's got 4 beautiful faces, which represent the 4 corners of wisdom on this planet. And again, the weight is all primarily located right here at the end. This 48-inch shaft, if you will, does not contain much of this weight. But it also lets you do much better 360s because it's got a long shaft. This is also one of the only things I use for my arm workouts. So I'm not going to show you the entire workout because it'll take me 45 minutes. I'm going to show you what I do for one set, one circuit, whatever you want to call it, and then I do it 5 times. Do you have to do it 5 times? No. You need to do this until it's challenging. And by the way, if you don't like this, then don't do it. Try something else. I'm just showing you what I found. And if you're someone who is in your 40s, mid-30s, you're looking for something new, you're someone who just doesn't like to lift weights and you want to try something different. Whatever the case, I guarantee you this mace as well as the kettlebell training will take your strength and your physical limitations to a whole nother level. So here we go. I do this for one set. I start out with a warm-up, and I've seen on the website they'll catch it on the same side just like this. Real easy. But it's actually not as easy as this looks. It takes a little while. But I personally like to switch to the other side. So I do mine like this. And every arm workout starts out where I do 25 of these. And I can change it up whether I catch it high, get a shoulder press out of it, or you can pull it right in here like this, like you're pulling in an opponent that you're about to slam. There's all different ways to do the 25. Once you get done with 25, feel nice and loose, the fun begins. I like to work on a principle called time under tension, which is exactly what it says, time under tension. So for 1 minute, my right arm, bicep, I work with this mace. I then repeat exactly what I did on the right side, on the left side, for 1 minute. I then do triceps, 1 minute on the right, 1 minute on the left. and that is followed by another 25 swings. So you're basically doing 25 swings on each side with 4 exercises in between. Right arm, left arm, left arm, bis, tris, respectively. Now, I have found about 3 different curls, and I'm sure there's many more. You could do it on a stability ball, which will cause more of a preacher curl effect. But to keep it somewhat simple, because this was new to me, this is what I came up with. You can curl this like a normal curl, just like a bar, and curl it. You can flip it over and grab it like a hammer. Arm at the side and do a hammer curl. You can even hammer curl it with kind of a twist at the top for a little supination. And then I also do something I call like an overhand curl, where I hold it like this and I kind of bring it over to my face. Just like this, in like an arcing motion. So those are the 3 curls I do. The regular curl, the hammer curl, and that over curl. I might do 1 minute, 1 curl each per set. I might do 20 seconds times 3 of those movements. But at the end of the day, it's 1 minute for your right arm. Then you do the same on the left arm. Now, once you're done, I would rest 20 seconds in between. And once you're done 20 seconds, you go to the left, rest 20 seconds. You then go on to your triceps. Now this quad mace is a little heavy to do kickbacks with for a full minute. I used to do 30 seconds a side, but I didn't like breaking that up. So what I do now is I take different maces. I might take this 15 right here, and there's a couple different things as well I've figured. This is one I do, your standard kickback. You can also kick it back and do a twist. What's most important is to make sure your elbow is right at the side. You can also do an overhead extension like this. You can twist it. You can take it all the way long and work more of the long head. Extend it. But, again, you're only doing 1 minute on the right side for tries, followed by 1 minute on the left. Whatever you decide to do is okay. Get creative. Mix it up. Just do 1 minute. So when you're done, you've now completed 1 set. So that's it. Now how many times can you go around? It takes roughly about 7 minutes. It takes about a minute per each swing. Then you got your arms, and then another swing. That's 6 minutes, and there's a little bit of 20-second rest in between. So after all is said and done, it's about 7.5, 8 minutes per set. You rest 1 minute, do it again. So even if you do not stop, it's going to take you about 40 minutes to do 5 sets. Guys, give this thing a whirl. Trust me. The best part about this is you don't have to add any more weight. You start out where you're going to curl this thing, for example, like this, because this is what's tough for you. And then eventually you're going to see, you're going to start to move your hand out. And you put your hand here, curl it like this. And then that will be a little easy. Well, move your hand out even farther. And now curl it like this. And this is something that I just can't explain to you. What it's going to do for you, not only is it going to recruit more muscle fibers, because now you have to stabilize, because my body wants to fall with this weight. I have to keep my body upright, I have to keep my arm at the side, and curl this. And it's basically like a one-handed curl. I don't really have any more words to say about how incredible this piece of equipment is. This is the second video I've made with Maces. Throughout the next days, weeks, years, months, who knows? I'm going to keep making videos from this incredible company. And I'm going to show you some of the other products they have. And not only do they have weightlifting products, unconventional training tools, weapons of war, but they also have an incredible line of supplements as well as apparel. And their supplements are great. And the reason they're great is because they work. And why do they work? Because they don't tell you you're going to walk through a brick wall after 2 weeks of taking their products. They basically sharpen your edge and give you a little bit of a benefit. And what in turn that's going to do is give you more output, more capability, and let you work out longer, or let you work longer, or feel better, or focus better, whatever it is your goals are. You're going to have a little more energy and stamina, which in turn is going to give you that ability to produce better results. So whatever it is you're looking to do, guys, trust me, go to Onnit.com, O-N-N-I-T. Tell them Steinborg sent you. But whatever you do, guys, get on it.